gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Welcome to today's episode, where we dive into the latest insights from the 2025 CrowdStrike Global Threat Report. We're discussing the growing sophistication of cyber threats and how adversaries are becoming more efficient, focused, and, honestly, enterprise-like in their approach. It's a bold new era for cybersecurity, don't you think?
Absolutely, and it's becoming increasingly clear that the adversaries are evolving faster than we expected. Just looking at generative AI's role in cyber attacks, it's mind-blowing. The way threat actors are leveraging AI tools to enhance their social engineering and cyber operations. It's a whole new level of complexity.
Right. For instance, adversaries are now using off-the-shelf generative AI models, like chatbots, to craft convincing phishing emails or impersonate company executives using deepfake videos. It's almost like they're using enterprise tools to run cyber operations. How do we even keep up with something like that?
Well, the real challenge is the speed at which these attacks unfold. For example, the average breakout time, the time it takes for an attacker to move laterally across your network, dropped to just 48 minutes in 2024, with some attacks happening in under a minute. That's insane. Traditional defenses simply aren't fast enough.
Exactly. The speed of these attacks means that detection and response need to be near instantaneous. That's why CrowdStrike is taking an AI-native approach to cyber defense, using machine learning and advanced AI models to predict and stop these attacks before they even happen. But with adversaries evolving so quickly, can AI really keep up?
That's a great point. The key here is that AI isn't just reacting to attacks, it's predicting them. It's like a race against time. CrowdStrike is using AI to identify patterns and anticipate what the adversaries might do next, effectively staying one step ahead. But AI's role isn't limited to defense, right?
No, definitely not. The adversaries are using AI for their own gain, too. Take the famous Cholima Group, for example. They've been using generative AI to craft fake LinkedIn profiles and conduct job interviews to infiltrate organizations. The AI helps them scale their operations, making it harder for traditional defenses to keep up. It's not just about exploiting technical vulnerabilities anymore. It's about exploiting trust and human weaknesses.
And it's not just famous Cholima. This trend is being seen across multiple threat groups. Nation-states, e-crime, and even hacktivists are adopting these advanced tools. In fact, the 2025 report highlighted how vishing, or voice phishing, increased by 442% between the first and second halves of 2024. Cybercriminals are calling victims, impersonating IT support to gain access. It's social engineering on steroids.
It really is. And these attackers are getting smarter. They're using legitimate tools to bypass security measures. Take the example of using remote monitoring and management tools, like Microsoft Quick Assist, to gain access without using malware. It's a stealthier, more efficient way to infiltrate networks.
And it's not just about bypassing the perimeter. Once inside, these adversaries move fast. The average breakout time is down to just 48 minutes, faster than ever before. It means that once an attacker gains access, they can wreak havoc before anyone even realizes they're there.
It's a nightmare scenario for defenders, but it's not all doom and gloom. The good news is that organizations are getting better at detection and response. For instance, CrowdStrike's Overwatch team detected 304 incidents linked to famous Cholima in 2024, stopping the majority of them before they escalated. So, while the adversaries are advancing, defenders are also stepping up their game.
That's the key. It's not just about technology, it's about being proactive and having the right people and processes in place. In fact, one of the recommendations from the report is to focus on identity and access management. Threat actors are increasingly targeting valid credentials, so securing identities is crucial.
And that's where the integration of AI and threat intelligence comes into play. By continuously analyzing massive amounts of data and identifying abnormal behavior, AI can alert security teams to suspicious activity before it escalates. It's like having a virtual watchtower keeping an eye on everything, all the time.
Speaking of that watchtower, the report also highlights the shift toward more cloud-based attacks. Threat actors are targeting cloud environments more than ever before, exploiting misconfigurations, stealing credentials, and moving laterally across cloud platforms. If organizations aren't securing their cloud infrastructure properly, they're leaving the door wide open.
And this is where SaaS applications come in. As organizations continue to migrate to the cloud, SaaS platforms are becoming prime targets for attackers. Accessing these apps through compromised credentials allows adversaries to move freely across environments without triggering alerts. It's a goldmine for cybercriminals.
You mentioned earlier how the attack landscape is changing, with AI and cloud security playing a larger role. With more and more threats targeting cloud infrastructures, defending against these attacks has to be part of every organization's security strategy. Vulnerability exploitation in the cloud will only continue to rise in 2025.
Absolutely. But on a positive note, security experts are continuously innovating to combat these threats. One of the most effective strategies is AI-driven vulnerability management, which allows organizations to prioritize their patching efforts based on risk, helping them stay ahead of adversaries trying to exploit weaknesses.
And as much as AI is helping us defend, it's also driving the attacks, so staying ahead of adversaries in this new age of generative AI and cloud-based threats requires constant vigilance. It's all about adapting to the evolving tactics of these enterprising adversaries.
And that's exactly what CrowdStrike's platform is designed for, stopping breaches before they happen. The future of cybersecurity will be proactive, fast, and driven by intelligence. But the question is, will organizations evolve fast enough to stay ahead of these rapidly advancing adversaries?
Only time will tell, but with the right tools, threat intelligence, and a proactive mindset, organizations can significantly improve their defenses. But they need to act now before these adversaries get any smarter.
That wraps up today's discussion on the CrowdStrike 2025 Global Threat Report. The key takeaway is that we can't underestimate our adversaries, and we need to prepare for an increasingly sophisticated cyber threat landscape. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time. Stay secure.
Stay safe, everyone.
A special thank you to MarketUS.com for furnishing us this information.
Here's a question. How do we contact them?
Good question. You can reach them at MarketUS.com or call them at 954-636-3232.
Before we go, this deep dive was created by the MarketUS.com team.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Good point. It's right below the subscribe link.
Thanks for watching. I'm Nancy, your AI avatar. If you like this podcast, you can get one for yourself based on a website, YouTube video, or any source. Contact me to get a customized quote for your content. See you soon.